Ba-dum.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Stream Elements
Cold
says,
macaroni.
Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online.
Old
Star Trek
macaroni.
Online. Will do IT live. Thing sucks. Part 2, March 17th, 2023.
Yep. Macaroni and cheese. It's been in. I tried to microwave it.
Oh, yes, I can't wait to play this after Stowe.
Can't wait to play this after Stowe.
Yep.
What is this?
Ah, it's just a little rare, unknown game that no one's ever heard of called Octopath Traveler 2.
Really?
Yep.
How did you get it?
Oh, I was watching somebody stream and I made a joke. They said something about this game they're playing. They said if something they did didn't turn out to anything, they're going to gift like 5 gift subs to the community. And I made a joke saying, how about you gift me Octopath Traveler 2 instead? They fucking did.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Damn. Subs are like what, $4 or $5, and the game's like $60 or 120.
Exactly. $60.
Holy shit, man, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep. I've been playing Minecraft all day. Oh my gosh, that game sucks.
It sucks.
I finally got the frickin' grinder made. Or the crusher, that thing sucks.
Yeah.
And then I mean, it doesn't suck, but I went like this long way. What the hell, did I not turn in another quest? Help a teammate capture 2 points. Call in reinforcements at capture points. Call support, okay. Defeat Voth in the battle zone, okay. Acquire. That's the second time this week it's done that, where I only had to accept 3 quests, but I'm pretty sure I turned in all my quests yesterday.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
This game, man. But I guess you could use, so you know those things you have on your punchy machine, whatever it's called?
Punchy machine.
Yeah, I forget. Hold on, I could actually. Friends. Invite. The Minecraft. Where's that? Scroll up.
Error accepting
Encased. Huh?
It just said error joining an invite, but then it said successfully in. Yeah, so I don't know. Go ahead.
Anyways, the encased chain drives.
Yeah.
You could use those to get both of the crushers moving at the same time without needing 2 different sources.
Well, yeah, I knew you could do that eventually. I just went that route because it was faster.
Well, I learned it after. I was trying to figure out how, because I wanted to use one water source. I was trying to figure out how.
For like everything?
For that one machine, yes.
Right. It could be possible for everything to use one. Just be
well,
like
yeah,
a
but
cog nightmare.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So I use one water source to get both the crushers going. And this one's almost done.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Leodis underscore Abnoboss says.
But originally I had like something. Is it already done?
Yeah.
Of course it's done. It just fucking finished.
Yep.
I had these things that like stuck to other things, mechanical something, but it wouldn't crush properly that way. And then I figured out, I read online that you could use the speed whatchamacallits to
It does have negative values. I forgot about that. I guess negative makes you go backwards.
To make the cogs go the opposite direction, yeah. And I was like, okay, I could use that then.
I had thought about
Sorry.
doing that with my crushers, like using one water source, but I was just in a hurry, so I just doubled what was there.
Okay, this is glitched.
Glitched.
This is glitched too. That's great. We're not going to be able to get our kills because it looks like somebody blew through here and got them already.
Bound to happen with this event going.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that's not going to go according to plan with this event.
I hate it.
I'm
when the
surprised
plan
I haven't seen anyone bitching complaining yet in the 2 minutes we've been doing this.
They probably left and were like just pissed. They probably had enough. Like, I'm not gonna play this anymore. Everybody's glitching and making it weird. Yeah, I love macaroni and cheese. It has no taste. Nice.
Well, see, you gotta add some taste to your macaroni and cheese. It's not hard.
It is when you didn't cook it and you have nothing here to add to it.
You need to teach your mom and her husband about seasoning and flavor.
Why do you think most of my stuff is bought and microwaved?
Where's the last thing that needs to be? I went over here and I couldn't click nothing. Is it
Yeah.
available now?
It popped up, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this
It
game.
reset.
I literally stood here for like 20 seconds looking for the glowing light.
Yeah, it was in the process of coming back up. Once they go down, they start coming back up and they'll reset.
But if you never used it before, I highly recommend this seasoning called Tony Chachere's.
We have that in the cabinet.
Yeah, that stuff is amazing.
And Mrs. Dash. But it's Tony's like light or something. I don't know. This one reset too.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
How? I literally just did this one. What? This game is... Yeah, this game.
It's Star Trek Online. Look around for any other ones. That one over there might.
Hurry, hit the button.
Okay, I got shot. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alright, as long as that one over there doesn't reset, which it shouldn't, it's not full yet.
Oh my god, you would come the last second, huh? Yeah?
Hey, looks
You
like
would
you're
show
about
up.
to capture that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. Runs in circles.
Laetus_Abnoba says, have to get that event token somehow.
Have to get that event token somehow. Letius Abnuba, how are you doing this evening, dude? Letius.
That's on a bar this evening, dude. Sorry I scared you off the other day.
Laetus_Abnoba
apologize.
says, fair to middling.
I have that
Have to
effect on
work later.
people. I've scared away
Sad
like
face.
half of the viewers of this stream.
Laetus_Abnoba says, you did?
So all one people?
Well, I scared away that one dude that got banned because I wouldn't shut up about how much I hated their guts. And I chased off that other dude who pissed you off. That was totally my fault that they pissed you off because, yeah.
Yeah.
It's my fault that Sam Wraith had to get transferred to another store. It's my fault that Riz doesn't come by. It was my fault that Murdoch, he doesn't come around no more. That's my fault. Totally.
Nah, man. Nah. Don't be blaming you. It's me.
It's my fault that Latius Abnoba has to go to work every damn night.
Leotis_Abnoba says, why are you scaring
I don't
all
know.
the people
Sometimes I
off?
feel like people leaving is my fault, but I try not to let it bother me. But
If people go, they go. I mean,
like,
I don't want them to, but
as much shit as I talk about Picard, I like talking about the show, and I feel like Riz left because I remember talking about the show, and he said something about spoilers, and then like he started showing up less and less until he just left the Discord server.
yeah, that was. I didn't expect that to happen, but Arcanoloth left the Discord server too. You know, over nothing really is what you know.
I don't know. I get why he left. I know why he left. And people, I don't know. I didn't get enough, but that did it. Did I at least get 20? No, I kind of do all this. I shouldn't have done that.
Did you turn them in
Fuck.
and then have to turn them in again?
I guess I'm going over to this one.
You did that thing I do all the time where you prematurely say, "Okay, let's request people," and then it makes your credit count go down to where you don't reach 20 yet.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
I don't remember that dude's name no more, but I was glad he got banned because he threatened me, and
Pyronexus?
I didn't appreciate his stupid ass, but
It's not Mr. H, is it?
Leotis
the person that I
Abnoba
always
says, I have
asked if he
things
was
to
there
do
and
in
he
this
got pissed
place
off
called
about it.
real life.
Yeah, that one.
So sometimes I can't
No,
be
the
here.
other one,
Mr. P?
Paradox, was that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the one I was glad to see go.
Well, hell, I mean, Riz was the one that banned him, and he had a good right to do it. Riz, you know, he's a good mod. He's still a good mod. I still have him in the list. He's a good buddy. I like him.
I like Riz.
Yeah.
I liked Arcanoloth. I like Sammy Wraith. I like Latius Abnoba. He was the one person I did not like.
LOL.
He just rubbed me the wrong way since day one.
Well.
And the other dude too, Mr. H, he just had a story for everything, and it was just like, come on, dude, like.
Yeah, and then I looked up his, it was saying like he was a kid or something like that, but I looked him up and he had been joined some sort of thing on the internet in 2009, which would have made him like mid-teens back then. And then, you know, since it was like a year ago, 2009 to 2022 does not seem to still make you a kid. So yeah.
I think that. No, I need 5 more. Fuck!
There's some over. Never mind.
That's gonna get captured before I make it there. I'm pretty sure I could try it. I'll head that way. Put my ice boots on. Get a little speed boost.
Leotis_Abnoba says, maybe he joined in the womb. Perhaps he will tell you the story.
But yeah, he always had some story. And anytime anyone said something, he had like it happened to him too, and I'm just like, dude, come on.
He wanted attention.
Come on. Okay, good. I shot something. Hopefully this will give me at least the 5 I need. Please give me 5. Please give me 5. Fuck yes, thank you. Okay. Might as well wait for the Rex, cause yeah.
How far off is it? A lot. That's like 1.
Is it a lot? Fuck.
5-ish. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 captures away from being.
Yeah, whatever. I just head, log out, log back in, someone else.
If anything, my playthrough makes people leave because I do the same thing every night.
What, every night?
Leodis
I do the
underscore
same
Abnoba
playthrough every
says,
night.
well,
People get
as
tired
I
of seeing
stated
Dyson.
before, if I don't show up some night, it's probably cause I had to do something and
Like, yeah, I
adjusted
know
my sleep
I
schedule
don't
to
actually
match.
scare you away. I've been, like, depressed lately, and I've had personal issues in, like, my real life, and now I notice people leaving Scorpiona's stream, and I don't know, I just have these negative thoughts, and
Get rid of
that's
them.
what happens when you're depressed.
That's right.
The negativity just kind of builds up, and
I'm depressed 24/7. And I am serious. Even today, I said when I was playing with like some string up at the register because they gave me an hour and a half break today, and I found some little rope string or whatever, and I started wrapping it around and stuff. And I looked up at somebody randomly, just a customer or whatever, and I said, 13 rings means it's illegal. And they go, what? I said, if you make a noose, it's illegal to have it if it's 13 rings. It's perfectly fine if it's less, though. And they were like, okay. Yeah.
like yesterday I'm sitting here talking about my theory on Star Trek Picard, and this dude just comes in yesterday and is like, you're wrong, there's no way it's that. You're just speaking nonsense. It's not in the lore. And then me and Scorpiano was just trying to tell him, well, how about this? You know, this very thing that happened in the last episode of the last season of Picard, related to the Borg. How does that explain? Oh, what does that have to do with anything? Well, you're literally just sitting here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? Well, you're literally sitting here
And
telling
said-
us that it's wrong, and
He said something like they're not going to do 2 back-to-back Borg seasons. I said, well, they already have. I mean, have you not watched the show? But people are entitled to their own opinion about things. It's just, I hate it when people ignore someone else's views like that, especially on television shows like theories and things like that. It's speculation. It's good. It's good to have that. Just don't shut somebody down and say, nope, no, no. Anything can be possible if they write it on those shows.
I can't remember if you were here yesterday or not. I don't think you were, but basically, I have this theory that this season of Picard has more than just to do with
my theory
changelings.
is Jack is part Borg because of Picard's nanites.
I think something, either the Borg have assimilated the changelings somehow, or the Borg via Picard's nanites are affecting Jack. Like, it has to be more than just changelings, because we talked about this before.
Says, they wrote
It
Picard's
just
sperm,
being changelings
be
makes no sense whatsoever
Jack will be new
to
king.
Picard's character.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it has to do with Worf's character, because Worf was on Deep Space Nine, but the show's not called Worf. It's called Picard.
Exactly,
says, or Queen.
That's
I
the
don't
thing.
judge.
And the dude was talking about, you know, they're like, you know, infiltrating Starfleet. Well, you know, they've already done that before. I mean, I don't know why they... And then we brought up the Undine. They're the other species that can... They can... I don't know if they morph, but they use psychic energy to make people think they see a human or whatever. And
Like,
they've always been trying to be assimilated by the Borg, and Borg have never been able to.
this dude was just getting, like, under my skin, too, because he was like, well,
He was
the
getting
Borg,
angry.
it's impossible for the Borg to assimilate the changelings because they have no cells to latch onto. And I'm like, dude, did you not watch yesterday's episode of Picard? You said you did. Beverly Crusher literally said that the changelings are changing at a molecular level. They are able to replicate cells so they could become humans. They could look like humans, or they could look like Klingons, or they could look like this.
Yeah.
At a cellular level. Like, you, you keep contradicting yourself, dude. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
he said the Borg don't do that. They just assimilate. And I'm like, well, the Borg were completely different last season. I mean, you know, they've changed, and that there's a faction of Borg. Now there's a different faction of Borg. So there's
Like,
two separate factions.
literally, the Borg Queen was set to assimilate all of humankind when they went back in time, and Girardi was able to convince her not to do it.
Yeah.
To be a more friendly Borg collective. Ask people who are in need, hey, do you want to become the Borg?
Yeah.
And then assimilate them then.
You'll still be like,
Which,
alive, healed, and then you can come back to be human. I guess I don't know, or maybe let them have individuality. You know, it's one thing. Like a person being a Borg could be a good thing that way.
but
Yeah,
I think there are two opposing Borgs, even though they probably won't mention Girardi ever again in these like last 5 episodes or however many there are. I think the old Borg Queen is still floating out there in space, still obsessed with Picard, because we've seen she was obsessed with Picard and Nemesis. Was it Nemesis? No.
She's in
First
this
Contact.
game actually too. That same Borg Queen. So if she's in this game, that's canon.
But yeah, like,
Because they made this game canon when they started using the ships from this game. So anything in this game can be canon.
but yeah, I think the Borg Queen is still obsessed with Picard,
She wanted Locutus.
or at least Locutus.
Yeah.
And Jack is the only connection they have to Picard, because obviously he doesn't have his real body no more.
Laetus
So he
_Abnova
doesn't have
says, maybe the
nanites.
whole season is Girardi is trying to hook up with
Yeah,
Jack.
maybe Girardi
the
is
younger
trying to
Picard.
hook up with Picard.
Yeah. I mean,
See,
even
I am
though
willing to accept.
that
I am
queen,
willing to accept your theory.
that queen died in First Contact, or did she? Kind of thing.
Well, that's the thing. It's a collective. If she's able to upload her consciousness into the Borg collective
Yeah.
and create a new body, I mean, that's what the Borg
Yeah.
is. The Borg is one mind, one collective.
Yeah, she could have sent her consciousness to her other self that was alive at that time and caught herself up on events that just hadn't reached her yet until now, kind of thing. Over time and space. Because the Borg, during First Contact's timeline, they would have still been in like the Delta Quadrant, or even opposite side of it, and not as powerful as they are. Hell, it could have been a V'ger situation. I mean, because how far back? Because everyone's always said, "Oh, V'ger's, it exists because the Borg found it and did that to it or whatever." Which means Voyager would have had to gone to the Delta Quadrant, if that's the truth. And then they say Romulans created the Borg. You're like, okay, they and then there's
I
just the
think
whole
what they
time
should
travel
do
thing.
is, I need one more credit. Fuck.
Need more.
Is
You're not
there
paying
something
attention
wrong?
because you're getting upset about Picard. But yeah, the
Well,
dude.
I think if the game is canon to the show, I think Emperor Crusher should show up the last episode and be like, "It was me all along, haha!" just to really fuck with the fans. Be like, "Who the fuck is this
Yeah,
dude?
but before he
Why
may
is
have taken
Wesley-
over, yeah.
Why is Wesley okay? We kill this dude, right? We get thing.
The big dino?
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff pops out of him.
I just need one credit. Nothing popped out of him. What the fuck?
Did he go down fast?
Yeah, that wasn't big enough,
Yeah,
Dino.
that wasn't
Okay,
him,
whatever.
yeah. I mean, anything is possible. And I found out again, or like a while this morning, or before I went to work or whatever, I was watching one of these Trek Culture videos about the ups and downs of Picard. He does it like every single episode. There was another 12 Monkeys alumni who is in Picard too, so there's 3 of them. One of them played that Faria
Right.
guy that got his head chopped off.
Right?
So that's like 3 people from 12 Monkeys, and there's red vines, red leaves, red door. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like it's like 12 Monkeys and Picard together. I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm fucking sad, man. Like, what's his name? Lance Reddick died today.
Yeah, I saw you posted that. He was in Fringe.
Yeah, he was in Fringe, he was in The Wire, he was in Destiny, he was in so much. He's like one of those people that's in like so many shows, and every show he's in is like good.
What did he die from?
I don't know. They didn't report. They're just saying natural causes, but nothing specific.
I hate it when they say natural causes. Anything
I
could be
honestly
natural
don't
causes.
care. I don't honestly want to know. Like, a lot of these times, people be like, how'd they die? Like, who cares, you know? They died.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I know. I just, some people are like super nosy. Like, they make it their like life goal to figure out like
I mean, I don't even know how old
how
the guy
people
was.
died and shit. 60 according to the article. But
I mean, it could be
maybe he had a
cancer.
stroke. Maybe he had COVID. I don't know.
Maybe he didn't die, but his doppelganger from the other universe did.
Maybe.
Let's go get some licorice and find out. Let's go.
I downloaded The Wire today. I downloaded Sopranos today. I downloaded Lost today.
Damn. You're gonna have to have multiple computers set up and multiple monitors to watch it all at once. I wonder if that's even possible to like keep up with that.
There is. They have software where you can connect multiple computers and have it act as a singular device.
Like a Borg.
Alright, that should be it.
You got it.
Nope, this way.
If it ends up being changelings only, no Borg connection, I'm willing to accept that. I just don't. I accept the fact that it wasn't the Borg, but I don't accept the fact that it's just changelings because there's no reason. In my opinion.
That's my thing. I mean, if it's just changelings, I'll accept it too, but it's going to be stupid.
Yeah, they have no
Like-
connection to Picard whatsoever. Barely a connection to Worf. Because, you know, he was there for just 2 seasons or 3 seasons of DS9. Oh, the Rex is really about to pop on this one. Let's see. Nobody's capturing shit.
Well, let's just wait, just in case. I saw someone capture a teleporter, so that's good enough for me. They did it live.
I did it live.
Well,
Oh,
that's
this is
my
about to be
thing. If it's
captured.
just changeling, sure. I mean, as stupid as it is, at least in my mind, I'll accept that too. But
Yeah.
it's just, it can't just be
What-
changelings. It
You
just-
know, whenever a lady chopped off her hand and was talking to somebody, that never happened in DS9 with changelings.
right.
And it looks like her hand is a changeling hand for some reason, or their version of a changeling hand. Even someone else mentioned that the liquid state of a changeling, what it looked like on DS9, and then even later when they upgraded the graphics for the seasons and things, it doesn't look like a changeling when it's in the liquid form. It looks more like body parts that have exploded and the
Correct.
blob, you know. I just don't know. I don't understand why there'd be a changeling connection there. What if they do a thing? Okay, if it is changeling only shit, what if Odo moved away from the link and somehow jumped into Jack because that person was so dead set thinking that a changeling had attached itself to the inside of Jack. Jack had one inside of him, which has never happened as far as I remember in DS9. One has never been inside another living person.
According to that person, Odo, a changeling, had a changeling inside him.
Yeah, which never happened. It absorbed
No,
into him
no,
at the end.
Scorpwana, you're wrong. You're not a real Star Trek fan, or
That's
else
right.
you would have known
I know, yeah.
that
you're
in
right.
Deep Space Nine, Season 17, Episode 792,
At the timestamp of 23 minutes in and 4 seconds. Curie said to Odo,
There's a changeling inside of you.
there's a changeling in your ass. See, in that episode, when Odo finds another changeling, he feels a responsibility to teach it how to come out of its liquid form and stuff. And at the end of that, whenever it does, it dies, or it's dying, and it touches him and absorbs inside of him, because he's a changeling. He can absorb a changeling and link with it. That's the whole link thing. They touch each other and they can become one entity, but the blob will be bigger. But anyway, it fixed his transformation matrix so that he could change into things again. That's the only time that one was inside of Odo, but it wasn't
says,
living inside of him.
It gives him the ability to change again. But it was dying.
Dude.
Yeah, that dude was talking like the changeling was inside of Odo, living in there.
Like affecting him and controlling him and
yeah,
everything else.
Which, I don't know where I've freaking changed. I've always wondered, though, could like which it was never on the show, could a changeling go on top of someone, making someone else looks different, but a little bigger, you know, so both of them can go through an area, and I don't know, kind of like the Terminator movie with the skeleton and the guy, you know. Yeah, that's all. It fixed his transformation matrix or whatever, and that's what it did when it died. But yeah, but it was such a small thing too. It was like half a cup of water kind of size, so it wasn't like Odo and them, which they're supposedly able to change their mass depending on what object they're gonna fake. One thing about Odo too is, like, on the show, whenever he changed into a humanoid of himself as Odo, he would replicate the clothing that he would wear, and he would replicate a comm badge that actually worked. It was so sophisticated. He could do that, but yet he could not master people's faces.
Says, probably. Odo could change into a reflective surface.
I am
so
now officially a fan of Season 3 of Picard. And it's all because of Shaw.
You're a fan of it because of Shaw?
Yeah.
He needs his own show.
He is my favorite character on the show right now. I'm loving I'm loving how he just doesn't give a fuck.
He referenced, like, let's see, Star Trek Generations ending. You know, the movie, the first movie Star Trek had for TNG.
Yep.
The last one of the other movie where, what was it, Insurrection, where Data goes ape shit and whatever, and they find out that colony that lives on a planet or whatever have had technology before, but Picard broke the Prime Directive because, well, he didn't really break it. They broke it. Like, Data accidentally broke it, so I guess it would be Picard-ish. And then the last thing that he said on there was what happened in the Devron system, which is whenever Q interfered, and the All Good Things series finale of TNG is what happened there. So, yeah, they made like a time anomaly or whatever that was destroying the universe. But it was Q. I swear, if Q hadn't have been interfering with that, it would not have happened. But Q was making Picard jump back and forth between 3 different times, and all converging in one spot, and beaming light or deflector shit into that spot from 3 different time zones, which creates the spot, creates the danger. And Q said that he was moving Picard around because the other Q didn't want him to do that, but he did it. So he's always countermanding his own Q brethren or whatever. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but it was somewhere important, damn it.
But I liked when he did that. I liked how smug he was, like, excited that they were going to get, like, court-martialed and...
Hell yeah. He was ready to receive
put
his
in
shit back.
like Starfleet prison, and
it's like, I already called them. Yeah, they're coming. Fuck you.
The only thing I didn't like about the
Leotis
episode was that
_Agnobah says,
I
it
haven't
was a test
seen
to
those
see if
episodes
humans
of
could exist in
TNG,
more than one place in
but
time.
according to what Scorp told me, all that stuff between Picard and that lady wasn't as serious as they made it seem to be, like on The Next Generation.
Yeah, there was no like emotional tie to one another as far as I remember in the show. Sure, like she was
Like-
disappointing to Picard on certain things, but they never like one-on-one sat and talked and all this kind of shit. She
And,
was
like, it made it seem like she was a piece of ass that abandoned him. Like,
yeah.
like I was having sex with you and you just up and betrayed me. Like, what?
Like her last episode, whenever they even talked about it on there, like her going to the Maquis and all that kind of stuff or whatever. Well, she went undercover and somehow that made Picard sad that she chose that. I don't know why.
That's the thing too. They said it was the Maquis, and I haven't watched all of The Next Generation. I haven't watched all of
I think
Deep
she
Space
pops into,
Nine.
like, season
But
5
I
or
know
so.
for a fact the
Leotis
Maquis wasn't
_Agnobah
mentioned
says,
until
Aro was dumb.
Deep Space
I
Nine.
never
Yeah,
cared for
they
her.
eventually like they started in Deep Space Nine, and then I think.
And I know
TNG
for a
was going on
fact they
during that.
created specifically, they created the Maquis on Deep Space Nine
Yeah,
just because of Voyager, because they're going to have Maquis characters on Voyager.
yeah, they could have been planning that. Yeah, because when they had the Maquis on DS9, it was like TNG was like it came after that for TNG. They had this rogue group on there. I don't know if they ever referred to them as the Maquis, but that's the one Ro had joined and left Starfleet. It disappointed Picard, but he never made it out to be like he actually cared as much as he does in his show, which doesn't
Yep.
make sense to me.
They made it seem like she fucking cut him deep,
Yeah,
stabbed him in the back and everything. Like,
pointed a phaser at Riker, which I do remember that.
I posted that thing yesterday. I don't know if you watched it, the TikTok with the what's her name farting. Shit was so funny.
What's her name farting?
Yeah, you didn't watch it then. It was right before the video of the things popping off of Picard's uniform every time he adjusted his uniform.
That had me pop.
I posted the video right, but
Oh, okay. So
I posted
yeah,
the video.
I had my
right
screen
before it.
kind of it was not minimized all the way, but minimized a little bit, and that's the first thing I saw whenever I got on a while ago. That damn video had me laughing though, the popping off of the badge.
I didn't know what was going on at first. I had to restart the video, and then I saw the communicator. That's what it is. The
Yeah.
communicator popping off. I was like, that's funny.
Shit. But I don't know, like, it's been a while since I've watched the TNG episodes that had Ro Laren in them. So, you know, there could be details I'm missing. Because, you know, I don't... Even though TNG has been repeating itself on that Pluto TV all the time, they only show selected episodes. And one of those
Yep, they do
episodes
that on
was
purpose to get you to subscribe to Paramount Plus
Yeah.
because they're owned by the same company.
Dun dun dun, potato. But the episode that always repeats on there is the one where the transporter accident makes Picard, Ro, and Guinan and Keiko or whatever kids again, and then they use the same kind of thing to bring them back using an old pattern or something. I don't know. Yeah. The only thing I can remember from Ro, like when she first came on the Enterprise, she'd always snap off
Oh
at
fuck,
authority.
there's a Rex.
Fuck a Rex. She'd like kind of almost get on the verge of insubordination with the captain and Riker and other members of the crew and stuff. Like real edgy, because she was Ensign Ro like the whole damn time she was there. And she had more prominent nose ridges too. They were kind of not... I couldn't even tell that she was Bajoran most of the time watching Picard. Because Bajorans have a distinct, like ridges on their middle of their nose that make their nose like pop out. And I think you see that in... there's a guy, like in Picard, like the first episode that we are on the ship, he's this Asian-looking Bajoran, and his nose ridges are very prominent. You can see those things, you know. But for her, they didn't do that. But
Either this dude's V'ger stuff sucks, or they did nerf the special abilities for the Rexes.
I don't know. I'd have to see if they actually... Well, if we look at... Okay, 30,779 for the Rex is his total hit points. I don't know what the number was, or is still maybe before that. That seems really high. Unless he's, you know, like us, we don't have, like, built-up bullshit, you know, just having the kit itself does nothing versus having shit to do with it. Let me run faster.
I'd like to make it to outskirts, but I don't have my speed boost.
I'm gonna do city, turn around, and use my little guy here. Sometimes it attacks the right object, sometimes it doesn't. And yay! Okay, now we just need somebody to come over there and attack it so that it locks it in.
There's no... Okay, there's someone here.
Shit. It's not gonna count. Eh. Did it just die? Nope. What the hell was that noise all about then? The fuck? It sounded like a Rex just died.
We're over here slowly killing this Rex.
Softly with his ass. Do-do-do-do. Someone says, I love outdated content. Damn it. My finger's in the wrong spot.
Leodis_Abnoba says, well, I love to stay, but because of core I have to go to work.
He'd love to stay, but because of core he has to go to work.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
It's your fault.
Shit, man, can I make it to fucking city in time? Was there no one over there when you fired your thing?
Nobody was there.
Huh. City?
Some people like to go to the command center and run from there to this to the Rex, because it's a straight shot instead of curving.
Yeah.
It's only if you have like a run boost that can keep you going straight ahead and on the track now. We're gonna make our dreams come true, doing it our way. Nothing's gonna turn us back now.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Dude, ain't nobody over here really. Seriously, what the hell?
We need to kill these Voth though.
No, Voth. Damn it, get off the screen. There we go. Yeah. Kill those Voth.
One medic down.
I don't have Collective Nightmares, so I couldn't use that. Collective Nightmares is what changes... it uses a tricorder to project onto the enemy that they are a different enemy, and it makes them fight themselves. It also makes the bombing that the Rex does not hurt you or whatever, makes you immune to it some certain circumstances of the time. I don't... Why am I running automatically? What the fuck?
Will these swarmers go away?
They can't. They don't know how. Methuselah drone, where you at, bitch? That's another potentially great thing left behind to rot. Hate having to click on things 500 times to make them work. Is that rally cry you just did?
Who, me?
Yeah, your arm went up in the air like you were going, yeah!
I did the Torch Barrel Assault Squad.
Ah. Ass squad. Think we earned that one?
All 3 silos are under Allied control.
Get all 3 of them. I got
Excellent work.
5,352.
5,680. Jesus Christ! I should have got we all should have got 10,000 for
Bob
that.
Walters has engaged transporters.
It's
Troops
the
inbound.
game is rigged, I swear. You can do 1 and get that amount too, and sometimes do 2 and get 3, then get like 6, and then get all 3 and get 1. It doesn't make sense.
That's okay, because I made.
'Cause that one dude that day.
I think I
was,
forgot to refine yesterday, because there's no way I just made 17,000 dilithium.
Cause I remember there was a day a guy was in here talking about, yes, I'm making 10,000 every single time. I'm like, how the hell you doing that? He says, well, you have to spend time in the zone and do this and capture all this stuff and things. And I'm thinking, I've done that before, and it ain't done it for me. You know. Of course, he may have had some boosts going on too. Boosts.
Changed. What did I just run as? My tummy, okay. So, I poops a lot. Because first your tummy starts grumbling, and then you poop a lot.
That's right. It goes in the order of biology.
Yep. That's literally how I remember.
Yeah.
No joke.
You eat, tummy go boom boom, and then you go to take shit, and then you eat shit, and you have sex and go to bathroom. Since they're focusing a lot on the mobile emitter thing, you know, with like Rife and the holodeck, holographs, holo emitter. You know, the Doctor had one of those in Voyager to go around as a hologram to actually move around and not have to be confined. Well, since that Moriarty guy, who I've already mentioned before, is supposed to show up, and he's a holodeck guy program, maybe he'll wear one of those and walk around somewhere. I don't know, because he's always. So I'll go ahead and tell you, because you're not gonna watch the episodes at all, like you know, to be ready for it or anything. But when Data and Geordi go into the holodeck for a Holmes style, like a Sherlock Holmes style thing to do or whatever, what's her name? The other doctor lady, not Crusher, but Pulaski, says it's not fair that Data already knows the outcome of all the Holmes mysteries, so he can solve them just by having them memorized in his head. So she says, like, we need to make like a thing where Data can't, but Holmesian style. So they programmed the holodeck to make a Holmesian style adversary for Data. That
I activated the transporter so you can get here quicker.
Oh, cool. So that Data could actually have a challenge. But what they inadvertently did was made the holodeck program of Moriarty sentient, knowing that he's a hologram. He learned how to control the ship from within the holodeck, hold everybody hostage that way, and demanded, you know, like to be let free or whatever like that. And what they did was they put him on like hold and said, okay, yeah, we can do that, but we're going to need time. So he releases the control of the ship over to the Captain Picard again. And then later, they find, or Barclay, who's a funny guy that was in First Contact. He's the nervous acting.
Where are you at? You're not even in the right area.
I'm not. I thought you were at the.
I'm at outskirts.
Oh, okay, dude. Well, Lieutenant Barclay, he's a holodeck fanatic. He went in there and into the holodeck because there was some sort of rogue program that kept running, and he turned the program back on, and it was Moriarty. And Moriarty was alive again, and then he demanded that he talk to Picard or whatever. So Picard comes down and says, how are you coming with, like, getting me, you know, where I can walk around stuff? And he's like, well, you know, we kind of forgot about you. And so that pissed off Moriarty. So Moriarty created a fake Enterprise within the holodeck, making it look like he could walk outside of it at any given time, that he had solved the mystery or whatever of the holodeck program actually living. until they figured out what he did. And so Moriarty and his holodeck fiancée wife or whatever agreed with Picard that they were going to do something. I can't remember what it was. But what Picard and them actually did was they locked him into his own self-contained holodeck that could be like a, what you can like move it around and shit, you know, carry it around. And they left him there, like in that thing forever, to live out his holodeck life. So he's been trapped inside of a little device this whole time. So maybe him coming back, he'll use that immobile emitter thing or whatever. Yeah.
Maybe. We shall see.
We shall see.
Maybe Lore freed Moriarty.
It could, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like the Daystrom Institute, that's the thing. Like holds all the high-tech shit and leftovers from Noonien Soong and adventures of yesterday's past kind of bullshit. So I'm thinking like in one of the next episodes, whenever we see Lore, he'll be retrieving Moriarty's box to set him free for some reason. But I don't know how that would tie in with the Changelings.
That's the thing, is 5 episodes left, and
Nothing's making sense.
there's so many other characters people will see unless they, like, put them in the trailer to fake people out, because they've done that before,
Yeah.
usually in movies.
Yeah, or like a little cameo, one episode where it's like Geordi goes, Lore? And that's it. He's gone, you know. Brent Spiner, everybody.
Brent Spiner.
Brent's penis. That's the only thing I can think of. Or either Lore's trying to get his brother, whose name is B4. I don't know.
B4.
Yeah, because in Star Trek, was it Insurrection with Picard's younger clone self? Yeah, Data died in that one. Scattered out in a desert or whatever was the android parts of the first android that Noonien Soong created, which was B4. And Data reconstructs him on the Enterprise and transfers his memories over to B4, which is why apparently they could use that to recreate Soji and Picard because of Data's memories or some shit. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But, yeah. If we could follow along, please tell me why. Mr. Data. That damn holodeck and that damn Janeway, they keep on going with that shit.
I swear, if Admiral Janeway does not show up, even just give me like 4 seconds of her on screen.
Yeah. Fan service. As much as they talk about her, she's going to be conjured up out of a changeling or some shit.
Like, am I misremembering, or did evil Admiral Janeway show up for like 2 seconds in season 2?
Evil Admiral Janeway in Picard?
Yeah. In Picard. Like,
I don't know.
they
I
went
can't
to the
remember.
evil universe with the Empire. And I want to say before they... Maybe it was just the Voyager that showed up.
Yeah, there was a Voyager, I think.
Because I want to say they were on the ship and they were about to do the loop-de-loop around the sun. And I wanted to say the Voyager showed up to try and stop them. And I want to say Admiral Janeway popped up on the viewing screen, but I could be wrong about that one.
Well, if you want Janeway, Admiral Janeway, you can watch that Prodigy. But she's animated, but it's still voiced by Kate, whatever her name is.
Milgrew.
Milgrew, yeah. Voiced everything, you know. That's how she's in this game, you know, actually. But, we need you to read this additional dialogue. What's it for? It's for an episode. Yeah, it's for an episode.
It doesn't matter what it's for. It's in contract, and you're going to do it, damn it, because you're getting paid regardless.
You're getting paid. Maybe she's trying to lose weight for the camera. I don't know. Trying to get some facials done to make her look younger. I don't know. I wonder how old she is. Have you ever like listened to interviews of when she was on Voyager and what she had to like juggle when she was there? Like
67.
67? That's not too bad, actually. A lot younger than Picard. Huh. That means
Yeah,
she's
still young
prime
enough to
real
have
estate
kids.
yeah, she's young enough to have kids. with Paris, they can have another salamander. But they just left the thing on the planet too, right? So like, over time, is it gonna evolve and like want its mommy and daddy, or you know, are they gonna build this society when they finally start walking upright or some shit like that?
Was that a thing? They like had sex and she got pregnant with a salamander baby
Yeah, that happened on Voyager.
in the Warp 10 episode.
Yeah, they found him on a planet, like as the salamanders, and then they saw
Okay,
like
that's right.
the
Yeah.
eggs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's funny.
So that's what
I
I'm
wonder
saying.
if
Like, years later, you know.
what's her name, Belena Torres. I wonder if she's jealous.
Yeah, that
You had
Paris.
sex with our captain. I didn't mean to. I was a salamander. We
But
were testing the warp drive.
I'm wondering, like, though, the warp drive thing, did it evolve or de-evolve them? Does that mean like the future of humanity is going to be a salamander? I don't know how. I can't remember how they turned them back or anything like that. You know, it's one of those magic things that they're done at the end. Like 2 seconds later, the doctor's fixed this. We're good. Okay, bye. You know, can't cure the common cold, but damn, we can change you back to a human. It's certain things I remember from Voyager like that, which is with every Trek, just a few things.
The Voyage home.
The Voyage.
Rated PG-13.
Well, if they're gonna do like spin-offs and stuff from Picard, which they've mentioned they were going to do, you know, I'm hoping, like you, the Shaw thing can happen because he's already got an established crew, you know, and that would be kind of cool to have a LaForge on board.
I will be sad if they don't.
I mean, they've already got like a ship. They got him a ship. They got the characters, science stuff.
That's my thing too. That's why I'm hoping, because they have the set, they have the character. Like, they went all out. They literally fired every extra character they had in order to compensate this ship.
Yep.
So, give me more of this ship, because I'm loving the characters.
He's
I love
loving it.
Shaw. I love Seven. I love the daughter that's not really his daughter, but it plays his daughter.
Yeah, Mika Burton will be on there eventually. I'm guessing when LaForge finally shows up.
Like, I'm just loving everything about the Titan.
Teen Titan.
Mainly the captain's attitude. I just love his fucking...
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit.
Now I want to see what he's like around a normal crew person that's not
Yeah.
a Borg or a Picard.
I thought it funny whenever he looked over at Seven and was like, you know, hey, would you like to be reprimanded, like as a, you know,
As a crew member of
Yeah.
Starfleet, or
yeah, or not, or something like that.
reassigned or not
Yeah,
reassigned, whatever he said. And she's like, reassigned or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, back in there. So he's like, now whatever you back into whatever. Yeah. That's funny shit.
See, what I like about his character too is he obviously has problems with the Borg. But despite the fact that he has issues with the Borg, he still made Seven his first in charge, number one.
Yeah.
even though she got promoted to lieutenant commander in like a week.
Right.
Joined
Lot-
Starfleet and got promoted in like a week's time.
A lot of shit happened. A lot of shit happened off screen. And that would be a good thing to like dive into if they had a series, you know, like his backstory more, and they could show kind of like they did Benjamin Sisko. If you ever watch DS9, he's Commander Sisko, and they have like a flashback to Wolf 359 when he was on his ship during the Borg situation and stuff, you know. And,
What is Riker? Like, I know he's a captain now.
yeah,
What did he start the show as? Was he lieutenant
Commander.
commander?
He was a commander.
Okay, he was just a full-on commander.
Yeah, they had to pick him
I
up
wonder
at
if it's-
Farpoint Station.
I remember that much.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't remember his rank.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder if you could be an ensign and be first in charge, second in charge.
They could temporarily assign you. You have the con, which is like you're in charge of the bridge and shit while we're sleeping or some shit like that,
Right.
or while we're down on the planet.
I get that, but I wonder if like a captain could just be like, yeah, I want this ensign to be my number one.
It could happen.
Or if there's like a minimal rank that you have to be in order to be
Like so many
number
points.
one.
Well, apparently Kirk is the one that's ranked up the fastest, so he supposedly ranked up faster than 7, or before, I suppose, if 7 hasn't. If we don't know, like, we know our time, like how much time has passed between season 2 and 3, but we don't know about, you know, in universe like that either, though. That's the thing. But we do know
That's
that
my thing. I just want an
Founders Day.
established timeline. That's it. I just want them to tell me.
Well, haven't they been like the we can do the whole logs thing, right? Like stardate whatever something. If someone has a log, you can take that stardate, and you're supposed to now be able to translate it over to year and all that kind of stuff. Whereas before it was just random numbers back in the old school days.
Now I'm gonna have to go back to season. I'm gonna have to go back to season 2 of Picard, and see if they at least mention a star date on the episode in which he got whisked away.
Yeah.
I'm still doing stuff because I had like 40 seconds and trying to get as many kills as I can.
Steel guitar.
More than 40 Voth, darn it. Okay. I think that's it.
I've only got 35 Voth. Oh well.
I need to call support. Did that not count? Did you not call support?
I haven't done it yet. No, I don't think. Let's see.
Oh,
Let me go up.
come over here and help me kill. Do you have points?
I got that.
There we go. Okay, it's all done then.
It's all done. No,
Time
it's
to
all
call
good,
it
man.
quits
It's all
for
good,
Stowe,
yeah.
at least for me. It's all good, man.
It's all good, man. Kagan, you can't figure out how to jump over the barrier. I'm so sorry. Maybe we can like look up a thing about the timeline of like when season 2 happened. Somebody's probably already done like the math on it. You know. We should have asked
I'ma
that
just
guy from
Google.
yesterday.
Picard, season 2, episode 1, stardate. Because I'm sure there's a website that has like lists the stardate of every single episode.
Hell yeah. You're supposed to be able to translate it, but I don't know if that's real anymore or not. Whereas before, like if you ever watched the original series, the star dates don't mean shit. Stardate 847539274.5. You're like, okay, and that means bumfuck January. Okay. Because if it's only a few months, that doesn't make sense. If it's a year, I could kind of buy that, depending on how fast you rank up and shit. But I don't know how long it takes, like an average. Because usually it's like, how like Wesley, for instance, he was just a kid on board. Then he was acting ensign first. Then he became an ensign. And I don't know if he ever became anything else. I can't remember. Damn, I can't remember stuff about Wesley. Does that make me as bad as everybody else? The boy.
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
Grabs hold of self.
2401 is the year. Okay. I think I'm reading that right?
I don't know.
2401 is the year. Stardate 78186.03. The Titan rendezvouses with the Intrepid, where most of the Titan crew is transported over there. So we have that for a stardate, okay?
Yeah, that's the latest star date, right?
Yep, that's the most recent stardate. And then if I could just get a stardate on
Like whenever they met up with the Borg in the episode 1 of season 2 of Picard. That could give, like, because they went right back to that same date apparently at the end of the series or season.
Okay, so season 2 takes place in 2401, I believe, or 2400. Jean-Luc Picard dies in 2399 and becomes a Sith. At the age of
Sith Lord.
94. Yep, a Sith. So
that's just like if it's
23. We have a year 2401. Star Trek. Hold on. Stardate calculator. Okay. And now all we got to do is at least, where'd that stardate go? Here we go. 7816.03. So how do I do this? Convert. What? This is broken. It says year 2000. That's a piece of shit.
they went back in time.
Try again. (2401) March 9th, 2401. 213722. So March 9th, the year is 2401. And Jean-Luc Picard dies in 1399. No, 2399.
So 2 years. There's like 2 year gap then.
So there's a 2-year gap between his death and when the Intrepid. So you're going to tell me, let's say the events at least happen. The events of season 2 at least happen a year later.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to tell me a year after that,
she's full on.
Seven joined Starfleet, because it didn't happen the next day. You know, it probably took her a couple months to join Starfleet.
Yeah.
And then the time between that, let's say 8 months, to get promoted from ensign to first commander or lieutenant commander.
Is she lieutenant or is she commander?
I think she's lieutenant commander.
Lieutenant
7
commander, so that's 1
of 9 rank in Starfleet. In 2385, 7 was given a non-commissioned star. Okay, that's during the events of
Voyager.
Voyager, yes.
Because she was just a child or whatever when her parents were something from the Borg, and I don't, would they have like artificially grown her up to be a full-on Borg then? I don't.
Okay, 7 was commissioned by Starfleet as a commander, serving as first officer on the USS Titan A under command of Captain Liam Shaw.
So she's a full-on commander.
Yeah.
So less than a year.
I mean, I guess with her experience on a ship, she could have got like fast tracked to command.
Janeway could have probably done some talking or whatever too, I guess.
But that also seems very
Suspicious.
favoritism.
Yeah. Whereas, like, Commander, or, well, Captain Riker has been Captain Riker for, like, 30 years then. And Janeway outranks Picard in Admiralty as well, or whatever. When he was a
Does she?
captain. Yeah, she's like, full-on, like, advanced or some shit, whatever that is, the...
Even though
upper
he's supposed
tier.
to be Starfleet's like greatest captain ever, she outranks him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. She spent 7 years in the Delta Quadrant,
Yeah.
keeping
law.
her crew alive as best as possible.
Yeah, so she's like upper tier, and I think Picard, before he became upper tier or something like that, he called it quits or something like that at lower tier admiral or whatever. Because they have like a ranking system. Once you reach admiral, you're like admiral level 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. I mean, hell, look at us in this game. We're admirals and shit like that, and we're in control of a ship as a captain. The fuck? Who the hell's the captain then? We don't have a captain. We're just admiral and then commander. And everybody else has to be commandered up in rank 2 in order to use their abilities. So what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. They have no lieutenants on board, no ensigns, because everyone, if you're an ensign, you can't do shit except for one little ability. So no one's gonna do that.
Shut up, Washley.
So that's what doesn't make sense about this game, a lot of stuff, but that's just me nitpicking. I'm sorry for having an opinion. It'll try not to let it happen again.
You're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of this game. I'm not a fan of Star Trek. I'm not a fan of life.
Claim
13.
reward. Select. Fill all. Okay. Select.
You can't be a winner at this game.
Fill all. Okay. Last but not least.
Oh, the last of us.
Oh, I gotta.
I mean, hell, I even tried to like play this game as, you know, if you were to play like a ship in this game, and you have like 2 phaser banks, we'll only have 2 phasers shooting. But in here you can have like up to about 6 all over your ship shooting shit, so it's like more weapons. It's not realistic to like the show. I mean, it'd be like a ship battle should take longer than a half split second to kill something, you know. That's what I'd want to see. Like, well, from what I always keep hearing about Star Citizen being this open world, open universe game that is perfect or whatever. It's not optimized for even the highest computer or whatever. Computer.
Begin. And begin. Alright, that is done. All my stove stuff is done for the day.
Stove. Gee, I wonder if I got credit for... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I've already done that, haven't I? The event! Oh, yeah, the event. Yeah, should have 2 of 20. Yep, there it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Boom, shakalaka, shakalaka, laka, shaka. I should have seen how painful it was whenever I started my Archer character on here, though. My God. Since the Enterprise had no shields at all, had only just one, or just a set of phase cannons, no torpedoes at the time. That's how I actually played the missions, as Archer would have played them, and damn did I get defeated easy. Polarized hull plating. That's what they'd always do, no matter what. They didn't have like a tractor beam. They had a grapple gun that they fired off in space.
Some
Grapple
tuna
magnet.
fish.
And they had their little missile launchers and shit like that would just went ping off the side of another ship. Ping. The next
I
one will
could
go
find
through.
one can of tuna fish. I will be happy.
Because you're happy, clap along if you feel that tuna is the truth. Cause you
Not
are.
seeing any. Now I'm not happy no more. I'm starting to get really angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Hangry.
Come on, I just want some tuna in my mouth. You
Straight
telling
out
me
of the
we don't
can.
have one can?
Straight out of the can.
Yep, straight out of a can and into a bowl of macaroni.
Macaroni.
Yes. One can left. Hell yeah.
This guy today bought 4 of those top ramen packs or whatever, like the big 5 in a thing or 6 or whatever it is. And I looked at it and I looked at the guy. It's St. Patrick's Day. I went, top of the ramen to you. And I was like,
And then he smashed a beer bottle against your face.
no. And he didn't even like. I said nothing. I said it's supposed to be never. I said never mind. Okay, your totals. I said just little fake Irish humor there. It didn't work. Top of the ramen to you. So I put his opened up container of those ramen into the bag since he brought them up there that way. I don't know if all of them were in there, but he didn't seem to care.
Got me a pot.
Pot to
Fill
piss
that
in.
up with some water.
Some urine.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Maybe next time. Actually, I don't like this pot. It's not deep enough.
It's not a pot to piss in. It's a bedpan. Like in the European Vacation. I love that.
I'm trying to figure out a way to... How do you harvest a block of something?
Harvest a block of something?
Yeah, like, let's say I got wheat, right? How
Yeah.
would I harvest a single block of wheat automatically?
How would you harvest a block of wheat from...
Yes,
Huh?
automatically, without touching it. Like, obviously you could put a dispenser with bone meal in it to grow it, but once it grows, it will continue consuming bone meal, but not actually remove the wheat. It won't pop off the wheat.
Right. There's supposed to be like an item, something I read because I was looking through the things because we had that thing with the the hog thing, in or Skyblock. There's something I read. It was like a block breaker or something. I don't know if that could be used. And then like
Block
a planter.
I will have to look into this eventually. In a couple weeks when I finally beat Octopath
That's right.
Travelers 2.
Don't worry, I'll keep Minecraft alive.
Nah, I'm not going to dedicate my whole life to that game, but I'll probably play it for a good couple days before I...
Get bored of it?
not get bored of it, but... taper off.
Yeah, your OCD, obsessive compulsive gaming, OCG, will be satisfied, and it won't be as bad of a I have to do this thing.
Yeah, I hate that. I wish there was a way I could cure myself of that.
Well, you go to a doctor, you say, hey, do you have something for OSG? Or obsessive compulsive, so it'd be OCG, yeah. They'll be like, what's that? Obsessive compulsive gaming? Oh, you're a gambler? No, not that. Video games. Could be a South Park episode.
I was watching this thing, it was a video. I might have posted it in the Discord as well. But it's a theory, basically.
Watch yourself. No theories.
it said how much of South Park of that episode was created by ChatGPT,
I think you
and
actually may have posted that because I've seen an image of that from somewhere.
yeah, and the dude said that his theory is that Matt Stone, I think that's the one that doesn't do as much. Yeah, basically probably took time off because the episode where the ChatGPT was used, only one character was used that episode who's voiced by Matt Stone, and the episode before that there are no characters at all voiced by Matt Stone.
Doesn't he voiced
And
Kyle?
voice what?
Doesn't he voice Kyle?
I believe he voices Kyle, he voices Butters, and a couple other characters. But
yeah, Trey Parker does most of them, I believe. Yeah.
I had to sneeze. Anyways, he says he thinks Butters in the last episode was voiced by AI because he probably got sick, and that's also probably why all of Trey Parker's voices sound really weird too, because he's coming off being sick as well.
That would make sense since they have that thing about the presidents now. All they have to do is have voice samples.
The president.
Dude, you can make your own South Park episode there, using their own voices. That'd be fun.
All right, gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, take a shit and take a long one. Make me proud. Oh, damn. Damn it. If there is anyone out there listening, watching, I'd like to apologize for being me, for scaring people away. We did not mean to. For those of you who are watching in the future, hello. Say hello. Comment in the YouTube or something like that. Let me know you're there. I mean, you don't have to be there. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me if you are there or not there. Just if anybody's there. I know that kind of sounds mean, like bad, I don't know what the word would be, but it's not. I mean, I understand that nobody gives a shit about me playing Voth all the time, or what we talk about. I mean, it's just bullshit anyway. I mean, I do care for certain people, some people in general, until they give me a reason not to. But yeah, I mean, it's sad when people go that I've chatted with on here and had little discussions and things. But if you want to leave, you want to leave. Cut ties. I'm sorry. I just don't know why. And I know it's probably like one of those, well, if I tell you why, you'll just go off and tell anybody else something, this or that. Not really. I mean, I never talked about a few things from others in the past. The conversation was kept between. Bioengineered. And if anyone thinks that the energy of the chat or the stream has changed, I'd like to know if you think so. Yeah, I'd just like to know things. Hell, nobody's gonna make it to this far into the video anyway. Doesn't matter really. Look on YouTube and it's like, oh well, you know, somebody watched half a second of your video. Like, oh cool. It says it doesn't matter. Again, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. I do this for fun, to talk to people that are playing the game, or just about anything in general. Might as well just change the topic to just chatting. Featuring Star Trek Online. I get sad that no one's around, but I get it. I'm not good at people, and it shows. Where in the world can I go to get some more command credits? I'd really like to know. I gotta know. Hey, baby, do we gotta know? One player, number 10. That'd be good. Do 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 do. Oh damn it! I gotta do that again. Fill pet team list. Hey, there's Trip. Nice. Wonder why it just happens with this character. That's so crazy. He kicks the damn thing. That's funny as hell. I've known a wind so cold and seen the darkest days. But now the winds I feel are only winds of change. I've been through the fire and I've been through the rain. Every day I think, why stream? Why bother? And then every evening I end up doing it. I don't know why. Why do I continue to do this to myself? Life is one big party when it's still young. Who's gonna hold your back when it's all done? Ta-da! Now, wanna show the nation my appreciation. I get to go to work again tomorrow, and the next day after that, then I'm on my 5-day vacation. Yay. I'm so sleepy.
And then the what? What'd you say?
I said I'm so sleepy.
Why the hell are you sleeping?
Because I didn't get to sleep as much as I've been sleeping.
Well, if you sleep this much every day, you wouldn't be so sleepy.
That's right. Because you know I can't just fall asleep. I have to lay there and stare at the ceiling. Because since my alarm clock has a white light that I can't really dim or whatever, even if I lay it down it's kind of bright. It still has a glow about it. My eyes get used to it, and I can actually see the ceiling a little bit. And it just keeps me awake. Then the dogs start barking. Then everybody starts waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the damn morning.
That's why you need a, whatchamacallit, a piece of tape.
A piece of tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
For your white light.
Yeah. I've used, like, even on my, my computer, there's, not anyone else's, the Creative Labs, which are Sound Blaster Creative Lab speakers that still work perfectly after all these years. They're like 20-something years old, I think. They got like a green light on them, and I've even markered out that light, and over time, it's just the marker's gone away. The light has shined through. So I put a piece of tape on it. The tape fell off. On my Cyber Power uninterruptible power supply, at the very top of it is a blue light that's always on whenever it's on. So it looks like a Dalek's light just flashing the whole time there. So I have a little constructed cardboard thing covering it up with a piece of tape. And then whenever the power like fluctuates or some shit, the front of it will go off and everything. Over to the side of me where my TV is, there's a red light on it because TVs have lights. Then there's a power strip that has like green, blue, and red for some reason. It's like just little lights every damn where that I can't get rid of.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
If you're dumb enough to buy a new car this weekend,
you're a big enough schmuck to come to Big Bill Hell's Cars.
Bad deal.
Cars that break down.
Thieves.
If you think you're gonna find a bargain at Big Bill,
You can kiss my ass.
it's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker.
You'll fall for this bullshit.
Guaranteed.
If you find a better deal,
Shove it up your ugly ass.
You heard us right.
Shove it up your ugly ass.
Bring your tray.
Bring your tire.
Bring your wife.
We'll fuck her.
That's right, we'll fuck your wife.
Because at Big Bill Hell,
You're fucked 6 ways from Sunday.
take a hike
to Big Bill Hell.
home of challenge
Well,
pissing.
fuck her.
That's right.
Challenge pissing.
How does it work?
If you can
Well,
piss 6 feet in the air straight
challenge,
up and not
Jim.
get wet,
You get no down payment.
Don't wait.
Don't delay.
Don't
No
fuck with us
guaranteed
or we'll
payment.
rip your nuts off.
Only at Big Bill Hell.
The only dealer that tells you to fuck off.
Hurry up, asshole.
This event is the minute after you write us a check.
And it better not bounce or you're a dead motherfucker.
Go to hell.
Big Bill Hell's
Guaranteed.
Cars.
Baltimore's filthiest
And exclusive on one of the meanest sons of bitches in the state of Maryland.
Guaranteed.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello.
Guaranteed.
Hello, Sammy Ray.
Samu Wraith says,
What up,
What
Scorpion?
up,
What up,
Scorp?
Core?
Core.
Hello there, dude. Nothing up.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. I think Core's cooking.
Guaranteed.
Samu Wraith says, guaranteed.
Yay,
Right,
somebody's here.
I'm cooking a dish. Very, very hard,
Samu Wraith
complicated
says,
dish to cook.
core cooking diabetes.
Many have failed.
Core cooking diabetes.
Very complex. It's called macaroni and tuna fish.
Macafish. Do you drain the tuna?
Yep.
Do you
Sure
rinse
do.
the
I don't
tuna?
want that. Hell no, I don't rinse the tuna. What kind of bullshit is that?
Well, I'm just asking if you like prep it and everything, you know, like clean it. Go out there and skin it.
No.
Take
No
the bones
skinning.
out of it.
No.
Have you ever found
bones.
a tuna bone inside the tuna fish can? That's really scary.
I think I did at one time.
Yeah. I forgot all about the dock screen thing. See, Sam, you're awesome, dude. You're still here.
There's someone on the way.
Yeah, I haven't scared you away yet.
Destroy destructible
Like everyone else.
torpedoes, heal ground. Ah,
I'm
damn
sorry,
it,
what
I
were you
got
saying?
that healing ground thing again. Gorn, alright, let's do this shit.
Samu Wraith says, of course I'm still here.
Guaranteed.
That's 2 people still here.
Darmok on the ocean.
Paranue.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim. This man's alive.
I am Nomad.
Space. The frontier.
The frontier of final. Voyages are these of Enterprise the Star Trek. Goldly bold. Where gone
Where
before.
man has.
Did your
Before.
parents have any children that lived?
Sir, yes, sir.
I bet they regret that. You're so ugly you could be a modern art masterpiece. What's your name, fat body?
Sir, Leonard Lawrence, sir.
Lawrence what, of Arabia?
Sir, no, sir.
That name sounds like royalty. Are you
Lawrence of
royalty?
Arabia.
Sir, no, sir.
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir.
Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Sir, no, sir.
golf ball through a garden hose. That would really suck. Could you imagine forcing someone to use lung power to suck a golf ball through a garden hose?
You want to talk about things that suck, man? I woke up today and I had like a mustache hair stuck in between my teeth, behind my mouth.
And you don't know how.
And it was annoying the shit out of my tongue. I was trying to get it out with floss, tweezers, and nothing was working. Eventually I brushed my teeth and it was enough to dislodge the hair from my teeth, and I was like, thank God. But
there's somebody out there probably joking, going, "Are you sure it was a mustache hair?"
Oh, I'm sure.
What happened last night stays between last night.
Let's see, I went to bed and then I woke up. That's what happened last night.
I can hear Core doing the intro of Star Trek. Space, the final frontier.
Space, the final frontier. These aren't the voyages of your normal Star Trek Online. This is the voyages of me, the idiot. The one that goes, oh my God. Could have sworn it said
they killed Kenny.
They killed Kenny, you bastards. You lucky bastards. Oh crap, we're gonna have to like search for these Gorn because everybody's over here too. Damn it,
Samurath says, of Gary's frontier and his inevitable escape from his wife.
Damn it, Meg. Why you have to be such a bitch?
Right. The only way
a Klingon
is lurk from Streamlabs. The only way a Klingon can be away from his wife is if they go to battle and he wins or some shit. I don't know. Go to battle. Damn, there's people like everywhere. Is there another instance?
All instances.
Current map, yeah, I'm gonna go to the 2-player map there. That's a lot easier.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river.
Vanna White.
Vanna White guest stars. Is she still on Wheel of Fortune?
Probably.
Pat Sajak too. I'm thinking like, what are they doing? Like freezing them and bringing them back for an episode? Or does she do that same thing too, like the penis stuff or whatever to keep themselves young?
Probably.
Yeah.
Samurath says,
whatever the Queen did.
She's still there.
Queen.
Sucking the souls out of
children.
People.
All right. Yeah. You have Sandra Bullock like putting infant penis injections or some shit like that to keep her skin young looking or whatever.
Oh, is that what she does?
Yeah, that's a true thing too. She even talked about it on Ellen.
It's crazy.
Samurath says, she's like Shang Tsung, your soul is hers.
They find like it's like little Asian kids that are having circumcisions, and they take the circumcised tissue and extract the stem cells or something from it.
Fatality.
Put it into like a bunch of little facial needles that are micro needles, and inject those into the person's face. The person's face then like inflames or some shit like that and rejuvenates somehow, and then peels the first layer of skin off over the course of a week, and then all of a sudden you have baby soft skin or some shit. She was talking about it on Ellen, like the procedures for it. So Ellen was like, so if you want good luscious skin, you just need a penis or something like that. She said, yeah, you just need a penis facial.
And then did Ellen make some joke about how I guess she's never gonna look young?
You know, I always thought like,
she's gay.
Like if Smallville had done it, Chloe Sullivan's mother could have been Ellen DeGeneres. Just
Samurath says,
there, I don't know.
So she sucks everyone's life force through a penis?
Yeah.
LOL.
It's stem cell penis stuff from infants or some shit. Which means like the adrenochrome idea is not too far-fetched of a conspiracy. I mean, if it's a true thing, because it was her and Kate Blanchett apparently do that. like every other so many years, and it costs like thousands of dollars to have one of these done, like to your face or some shit.
What I want to know. Yeah, I need to look the timeline up on this stuff. But everyone's made such a big deal about Ellen coming out on her TV show, right? It was such a brave
Wait, she came
thing to
out
do.
as gay on her television show? I thought everyone already knew that she was married to what's her name and was gay already. Like,
I don't know. I thought it was a big thing. She came out and whatever. But like,
Portia, that's a.
Didn't Roseanne do that shit first?
I see these
You
younger
mean
girls
Rosie
getting
O'Donnell?
Botox, and I'm like,
No,
the
Roseanne.
fuck? Be
Roseanne
happy
Barr?
with who you
On
are.
her show.
Holy
On her,
hell.
she didn't come out as gay, but she had Nancy, who was gay, come out.
Yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, Nancy.
And then her mom, I think, ended up being gay too.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
was like
shit.
the whole book thing, right? Like that part of it.
Yeah.
Like after Dan died or something, or didn't.
I thought that shit was so funny that he dies on the show, but everyone else thought he died in real life.
Wait, they thought John Goodman died in real life?
Yeah. Like, people rewrote history. Oh, John Goodman died.
John Goodman, my goodness gracious.
And that's why he wasn't in the last season of Roseanne, but he was.
Yeah, he was there. Yeah.
He was there for the entire show's run.
Yeah. And then, like, the very last episode, she's, like, sitting there in front of her typewriter
Samu
thing
Wraith
or whatever,
says,
and she said,
but he was in it.
but Dan actually died or whatever, and all this stuff had been made up or kind of whatever.
Yep.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. Sam, have you been watching Picard?
Samu Wraith says,
Yep.
Yep.
Are you caught up on the latest episode?
Want that choke for a bit.
Home on the range.
Samu Wraith says,
one.
not this new one, I
Okay.
need to see
Well,
He needs to see it. Yeah, okay, he hasn't watched it yet.
what are you doing here watching this shitty ass stream?
That's right, damn it. Unless you're at work, you need to go watch Picard, damn it. Watch it at
it.
work.
Samu
though,
Wraith
but
says, LOL.
Hell yeah, watch that shit at work.
Yeah, you got plenty of TVs back in electronics. Put it on there.
We'll need
buddy.
to find their central computer.
It's got access. You shut that department down and say there's something wrong
Enemy
with like
life signs
the floor
ahead.
or some shit.
Get ready to fight. With caution.
Or no, say some kid vomited, so they had to like do a
Samu Wraith
sanitation
says,
cleanup.
Scorp stream comes
Walmart,
first,
they're
grinning
closed
underscore
anyways
face
right now.
underscore with underscore
That's right.
sweat.
Yeah. Walmart be closed right now anyway. So get back there. You know, if you have a break, go back there. I don't know how long your break is. I had an hour and a half break today when I got to work.
Because they hate him.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the like. Okay, when I got there at work today,
Samu Wraith says, I have an hour.
an hour's perfect time to watch Picard on one of them big TVs back there. So yeah, if you have an hour break, Sam, that's perfect. Yeah, just hook your whatever you got up to something back there and say, hey, broadcast this. I'm sitting and watching the chair. So yeah, pull up a chair, get you something to eat, and just watch something on TV. Hell yeah. But anyway,
Like Picard.
when I got there, and before I walked in there, the manager said, "Hey, we missed you." I was like, "Yeah, sure." He goes, I know. How long are you working today? And it's like, well, I come in, like 2 to like 7 or 9 or whatever. So that's like 7 hours. So it's under the threshold. So it's probably a 30-minute break. And it's just like, oh yeah, it was a break. Yeah. You think you'd be okay taking an hour and a half break today? I was like, sure. I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Because
it was worse than dead.
we're over
Come on, Bond, what's the
on
mystery?
His brain is
on store hours, and I have to have somebody who's a key holder. Have to take an hour off from somebody, and that's like, yeah. And I'm thinking, okay, this is Friday. She worked herself until scheduled was 3, but early, whatever. And I was the only key holder today, other than the manager working. So
Samu Wraith says,
yeah.
So an hour and a half. Oh wow.
Yeah. So I was like, sure, I don't mind. She goes, well, because the district manager's wanting to take off an hour or whatever from this, and I need to do that because people aren't clocking out for their breaks. And I said, well, do you need to tell them to clock out for their breaks then? I mean, well, if I were one of those uptight type people and said, no, I'm not doing that because I need the hours kind of shit, then what do you do, right? I mean, I could be all like, well, what about
Draw
me?
a picture of keys, leave it on the desk. Write yourself up.
Write myself up again, yeah. Have her sign it again. But I'm thinking, okay, so if someone else is the reason why these hours are being eaten away because they're not clocking out for their own break, then why do I have to be the one to, suffer the consequences, even though I don't really give a shit? I instead of like, thinking, okay, well, you need to take like an extra hour to add to your break for an hour and a half. They could have said, come in an hour later.
They sure could have.
That way I could have played more Minecraft.
Samu Wraith says, I'd
sure
been like, then
have.
compensate me with some vacation. Holy shit, not your fault other people aren't clocking out.
Well, there's a certain circumstance at work where if, like, tomorrow's going to be the same thing for this one individual, that you can't clock out. Like, there's an employee that can't run a register that is just there for freight. And then the other employee who's a key holder that'll be there until I get there. And it's just those two until I show up. So there's no way for that key holder to take a break, because you can't clock out and check people out at the register. You have to clock back in. So yeah, it's a mess.
His wife goes out and owes money all over town, and they pee on my rug?
They pee on your fucking rug.
They pee on my fucking rug.
That's right, dude. They peed on your fucking rug.
I love that movie. That same lady that lost her wallet or whatever bitched about like the beer that day or whatever because I needed her ID. She was in there tonight or this evening, but someone else was checking her out, and the person before her, like, he just flips open his wallet to show the cashier, here's my ID for the beer that he was getting or whatever. And she just, looks at it, looks at the information, because we can't scan it like we're supposed to be able to.
Still, Scorp, it's coming out of your pay kinda BS.
The lady after him or whatever, which is that lady, she's like, why didn't you check his ID? You check mine, every time I come in here. And she says, I did check his ID. She goes, no, you didn't.
Bullshit.
And the cashier's like, yes, I did. He showed me his wallet and his ID was right there. She goes, well, how come I always have to take mine out of my thing or whatever and show it to you? And she says to her, you don't have to take it out.
You just have to show it to me.
Yeah. So she says, well, y'all are always doing this to me. I'm thinking, what are we doing to you? I mean, we just say ID.
Samu Wraith says,
need to see
wow,
your ID.
LOL.
And she says, yeah, y'all say it's because of policy and stuff. So what I did this evening on my hour and a half break was go in there and look up the policy and procedures, and I printed out the damn policy for IDing people. And I highlighted certain shit, and I put it up at the register, just so anybody can read that shit. Anytime someone says, you say it's policy, I'll just pop that paper out. Yeah, you want to read it?
Samu Wraith says, LOL good.
Yeah. Because I'm getting tired of people being snappy about that shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Mark Twain.
Likes to suck on some big
Dick Wayne.
chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. Bum 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 bum. Whatever happened to that dude? It was a black dude that
Sam
like had
Wraith
that
says,
deep voice or
or
whatever.
people saying don't they look
He
old
used to
enough
do
to you, I'm
Twitch
sure you
streams.
hear that score.
Really?
Yeah.
People say they don't look old enough, and you're sure. Yeah, I hear that all the time, Sam. You don't think I
His
look
name
old
is
enough?
Tay Gunday.
Chocolate rain. Bum 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 bum.
Well, I don't know if he does Twitch streams anymore. Let's see.
Probably not.
Nobody
Last stream or last highlight
Watching
6 years
random
ago.
videos today before work, and one of them was like, you know, the Daily Dose of Internet guy. This is like this lady went to the restroom, but she put up a board with the face drawn on it and had meant more views during the time away. Then when she came back, her views dropped because the board was just sitting there in front of the camera with a face on it. She comes back and goes, "What the fuck?" I go away, I put this freaking board right here, and then I get 70 more views, and then I come back and everybody leaves. Like, that's what it is. Cartman shit. Crichton, I'm gonna need you to stay over here. Crichton. 1 Crichton. 2 Crichton. 3 Crichton.
It's good to have land.
Dude, I just should have like having him wake me up. Fuck. Wake me up.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, he telling about them dang old condom dispenser with them, he put a little
I
50
can't
cents
wake
in there
up.
and try to hit that corner, turn it, bang
Hey,
on that thing.
man.
He's talking about her needs.
Save me from the nothing we have, make me I can't wake up. Save my Timmy. Bring me to life. There's nothing inside. Frozen in time. What the hell? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the hell? Man, what the hell? Man, what the hell? A yawn.
I'm retarded?
I'm retarded?
Yawn.
Right, I am retarded. I'm retarded because we have opinions. Shield generator. Yankee Doodle went to town yanking on my doodle. Stuck a feather up his ass and called it macaroni. Yanking my doodle, keep it up, yanking my doodle dandy.
Samu Wraith says, I can be retarded and say and do stupid crap, that's for sure.
Yeah. Everyone always assumes, like, whenever you say the word retarded out there in the world, referring to people, that it's a bad thing. Like you're making fun of somebody. But the word retarded has been around before they started using it to make fun of people. To retard means too slow down. So retard means slow. It's just the way people use it. Someone can have a word, like just say the word is a version of banana, like a renana or whatever.
Samu Wraith says,
and it be something.
It's perception.
Exactly, it's perception. Exactly where I was going with that. You got it before I did. Like the word shit, right? Has it always been a vulgar word? No. It's our interpretation of a word. Like, you know, people I've worked with over the years, one of them was like, you know, Pentecostal Christian kind of stuff, and they would say, I be John Brown, or why don't you go fly a kite? And I'm
Samu
thinking,
Wraith says,
that still
it's
means
slang
the
for
same
poop.
thing. Like, you know, go fly a kite means go fuck yourself kind of situation. So it's still the same thing. Or someone would say, oh foot instead of oh fuck or whatever. If it's a substitution for like bad language or something like that, it still means the same thing. But yeah, that's what I've always thought, at least. Just because you say something else, you know. But yeah.
Samu Wraith says, it's basically same meaning.
Yeah. Looking for the funniest. Gee golly gosh, and a bucket of shrimp. It's like off fiddlesticks. Hey, watch your mouth. You watch your damn mouth, you damn dirty ape. Ugh.
Samu Wraith says, Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. You did it, you bastards.
Samu Wraith says, that was on Pluto.
Really? Nice. Charlton Heston, huh? That's a good twist in that movie. I like it. I've always liked Planet of the Apes. I even watched the TV show, like, whenever it would re-air, you know.
Samu Wraith says, yep, I saw it as I was scrolling.
He saw it scrolling. He was hating. Dude, I'm thinking about re-rolling this endeavor here, because I don't want to have to go through this shit again. Oh, yeah, put that down. I was wondering why it wasn't working. I'm just over here killing myself for nothing, man. Fuck it. Dang ferret, or whatever they say on The Mandalorian is a GD. Dang ferret. Go ram it. Flying dirty. I don't have any sound associated.
Son of a bitch!
Congrats to Eric Wallace. Season 9, Episode 6 of The Flash is IMDb's lowest rated episode.
Congratulations, Eric Wallace. Who's he?
The showrunner.
Oh. Okay. So I guess it's been doing bad or something?
Yep.
When I was looking up just shit today on YouTube or whatever, I come across a video that I watched
Samu
about
Wraith
like the
says,
last episode
guess
of The Flash.
Pattinson won't be Batman anymore.
And it was like the last episode that came on, Barry and Iris weren't really in it at all. They like went on a vacation. And so it was just the B team episode. I'm thinking, this is your last fucking season with short episodes. What the hell are you gonna throw that shit in there for? But they did. The show's not called The Flash for no reason, because The Flash wasn't in it. Instead, like, they brought back a meta-human that could change luck or some shit. I can't remember who that is. And it was just one of those goofy episodes or some shit that had no meaning whatsoever. And something about the new Caitlyn, since it's not Caitlyn and it's not Frost, it's like some other version of her, like has powers to do with flowers. She always talks about flowers or something. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. I don't know. Well, oh, you don't think that Pattinson will ever be Batman again? I mean, it can, you know, just because James Gunn killed the damn season and all that. I mean,
He didn't kill his movies, though.
yeah.
Yeah, and he is going to be Batman again.
He is Batman and he needs to be loved.
James Gunn has already said that the Joker movies
Samu Wraith says,
and
Gunn
the
said it's
Batman
what he's done
movies
as Batman.
are not going to interfere with his universe, and that if they continue to make movies about the Joker and that Batman, it'll be in a secondary universe not connected to this one.
So Gunn actually said that Pattinson was done with Batman? What?
What's the Batman 2? Despite the new era at DC and the highly anticipated sequel has
Samu
even
Wraith
landed a
says,
release date,
well, in the main
we know a
universe
sequel was
anyway.
coming after it was announced that Matt Reeves returning to write and direct the follow-up, which of course will bring Robert Pattinson back as Bruce Wayne / Batman. Article written March 3rd, 2023.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, you know, his Batman has been standoffish as much as the Joker, you know, movie has been its own thing too. So they're out of the Prime Universe, or the what was once Prime Universe. So they're standalone. So that totally makes perfect sense. I mean, to keep them.
I mean, they even got a Penguin spin-off show happening on HBO Max.
What the hell? Is it a
Samu Wraith
prequel or?
says, but as his Batman, he's picking unknown
No, I
actors
think
to
it's taking
start
place
from
after
scratch.
the Batman.
After the Batman, like.
Yeah.
Oh, with what's like the Batman, the Pattinson Batman or whatever the.
Yeah, they're doing a. It was originally going to be a Gotham PD show, but they decided against it because they literally just finished Gotham.
Gotham, which was that, yeah.
Yeah, so they decided to rework it into a Penguin HBO Max show.
Is it gonna still have what's his face that played the Penguin? I can't remember his name.
Yes, Colin Farrell.
Yeah, okay.
The Penguin series. Colin Farrell, Clancy Brown, and Salvatore Maroni.
Wow,
Samu Wraith
Clancy
says,
Brown. Wow.
The Pennyworth show is good, by the way,
Yeah.
if you've never watched it.
Pennyworth. I've never watched Pennyworth, Sam.
8 episodes. Nobody knows when it's coming out, but yeah, sometime in 2023.
Wow, if Clancy Brown's going to be part of it, it's
Samu
gotta
Wraith
be
says,
pretty good, then.
it's about Alfred.
Well, yeah, Pennyworth. Yeah, it's about Alfred. Yeah, I just never watched it. About what version of Alfred? The one that was established by young Master Wayne, Masturbator. It's not Masturbator. Is it the one that was talked about in Batman Begins?
I would have been really sad if they would have
Samu Wraith
shut
says,
down Robin
Alfred is
Pattinson's
actually
Batman
a
because I
badass,
really
not
like
some
that
stuffy
movie.
butler.
It was a really good Batman, even though the internet in general had no faith in him as being Batman.
Well, it's a pretty cool take on a Batman thing, you know.
What I liked the most about this version of Batman was he was actually a detective.
Yeah, like he's supposed to be. Instead of just kicking ass and having gadgets and shit like that, he investigated. He even worked with like the PD and stuff. And, yeah.
Like they try to do the world's greatest detective thing in the other movies, but they kind of like skim over it like really quick.
Yeah, like
and
he's
then
already
it's like,
got the
oh,
information. Hell, what was it, Batman v Superman or whatever? Lex just gave the information to Bruce Wayne and gave this to that or whatever to. You're like, but don't let him like learn it himself. That was just messed up anyway.
Yeah, we don't talk about that version of Lex.
Samu Wraith says,
maybe
they tried to do
bring in
detective with
somebody
Bale,
else
but
that's
just
gonna
only
be
touched on it.
Superman, like awesome Superman. Tom Welling, he can come back and finally be Superman. There you
I'm gonna kill you, Martha. Why'd you say that name? Because that was my mom's name. Let's be friends.
That was mine too. Hey, we got something in common. Then they went fishing and slept together in a tent in the mountains.
Oh, good!
Oh, good. And how was it? Because it's useless now, isn't it?
McKee!
It's fucking distracting!
It's fucking distracting. Oh, good for you.
You see this shit, McKee? I wasn't paying attention.
Am I gonna
God
walk
damn it,
around and
McKee,
rip
you
your fucking lights
useless
down?
piece of shit.
I can't wait to see Michael Keaton back as Batman.
Give me a fucking answer!
That's gonna be awesome. Nostalgia will kick in for reals, yo, because that's the first movie live-action Batman I ever saw. And that was some hot shit back in the day. I can remember, like, re-watching the show in my head, or the movie or whatever, on my way to school in the morning. Just replaying the whole movie kind of in my head all the time. Having the models of it and stuff like that, and figures and shit.
Nice to meet you, lad. They called me Fuck Ass.
How you doing, fuck ass? I'm Romeo.
That makes me sad. The fuck ass thing, it makes me kind of sad. Actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I died. Run away or something. Damn it. Run away,
It's good to have land.
It is good to have land, yes. Damn it, I hate getting hunger pains right after you eat. Like your body says,
like you need
more
to build a new computer.
Hunger. Does that have to do with biological hunger? What?
The communication from Captain Pike. Enterprise to lower orbit, full visibility. Show them what you got.
Captain.
Wait for it.
Biggest dick wins.
Just like you said, whoever has the biggest stick wins. In this case,
I could totally edit
that is me.
the S part out of that, where it'll sound like he says dick. I can totally hear that. Whoever has the biggest, because he goes biggest stick. So if you take out the part, you get the biggest dick. I can hear it. Anson Mount. If you never watched Hell on Wheels, I totally recommend watching it because Anson Mount is in it with Colin Meaney, and it's a good show. I like it. Oh, Anson was on Smallville too, like for an episode or two, back in the day. He's good friends with Michael Rosenbaum. I love how restoring Shield's ground works also with your hit points and your health. Like, as long as your health is under.
Shall we play a game?
Shall we play a game? We are playing a game. Shall we play a game?
No.
No. No science. Something like a recipe. Bits and pieces and magic from the hand. With science. Not what teachers said.
Samu Wraith says, I've been seeing people mention the tardigrade is a very useful pet.
Are you talking about the regular tardigrade or the combat pet tardigrade? You probably call them combat, right? I've got a tardigrade somewhere. I just never use it. It attacks people.
Samuraith says, combat I think.
It's like the combat Horta. I never paid attention to it until recently. It actually blows like this heat from it and does heat damage or whatever to stuff. But it's so damn slow though, Horta, you know, because they are slow. Even though on camera they look slower, but even in this game, whenever they're traveling around, they're kind of slow. But they can make some damn tunnels though that you can't use, and it's just awesome to some people. But it's like that thing that Kevin Nealon used to do on Saturday Night Live. He'd talk about something not important, but he would always add something to the very end of it that didn't matter.
Samuraith says, the fire Targ is pretty badass.
Targ? Yeah, I don't have that one yet. I never bought it, you know, on the Zen store. Because once you summon like the regular like Targ thing or whatever, it's supposed to summon that one too if you bought it.
You want to hear a crazy headline?
Go ahead.
Tom Cruise reviews The Flash after demanding to see the DC film.
Tom Cruise is demanding. What?
Tom Cruise reviews The Flash after demanding to see DC film early.
Huh. So did they let him though? You were breaking up.
Tom Cruise refused The Flash after demanding to see DC film early.
He refused it. He refused it. Refused to
he
work
refused. He reviewed the movie.
Huh.
Samurai says he refused.
He got to watch the movie after demanding to watch it, and then reviewed it. I wish I was Tom Cruise and could demand to see a movie early.
Wow, I didn't think he'd really. What's the Church of Scientology got to do with the Flash?
He's Tom Cruise. He gets to do whatever the hell he wants.
It's like like Nicolas Cage.
Regardless of his religion, he gets to do whatever because he's Tom Cruise.
He's Tom Cruise. Nicolas Cage won't be in Marvel because he's Nicolas Cage too. Must be nice, huh? Must be nice.
Yeah.
So he's recommending against anyone watching it.
No. He says it's the greatest movie of all time.
Oh.
He said it was good. It was the best superhero movie he's ever watched.
I need to check on something on my end here because everything's breaking up.
Probably because Minecraft is loading.
Oh, your Minecraft is loading? Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. And that thing is a resource hog.
Sure is.
I don't get it. When it's running, it's not that
100%
bad.
CPU when it's loading up.
Even on your computer.
Bullshit! Yep.
Damn. Getting close, getting close, getting close. One more 1,000 to go soon, and here we go. We're on the final stretch of the final 1,000. I know this is a stupid way to do this, but whatever, you know. To each do their own thing. Have fun in the game. Yeah. Have fun, make fun of it, shit talk it, all you want to. Or as there's Michael Rosenbaum would say, shitting on it. As Judas would say, get shit on. That one guy on the trumpet really lets it go, does he not?
Repeat. The imposter is not to be injured.
I'm Captain Kirk! I'm Captain Kirk!
Sam Wraith says, LOL.
He's Captain Kirk, damn it.
Sam Wraith says, nailed that bitch.
Nailed it that time, yes you did. Congratulations. Congratulations to Sammy Ray.
There's someone on the way. Something.
Beers. Someone on the
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
He's sorry. That's how you know he's Canadian. He says sorry.
Who would that be?
Who? What? Where? When? Why? Jim Carrey.
Who's Canadian?
Jim Carrey.
Oh, Jim Carrey. Oh, I thought you were going to say William Shatner.
He is.
No, he's not Canadian. He's too big of an asshole to be Canadian.
He's Cantonadian. He's the Shat. It's almost his birthday. Oh boy. It's the day that
Sam
everyone
Wraith
has
says,
to speak like William
too
Shatner.
asshole to be Canadian. Is there such a thing?
Too asshole to be Canadian, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I truly believe that he thinks he never does anything wrong. That he's not the one that causes these friendships to end or whatever, you know. Like he just in his head he doesn't see it that way. Ego check 1 2 1 2. He's the Shat, mister. Repeat after me. It's that skibba dibba dibba scuba dubba melody. Ba 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 do bo. Ding, Hector. Hector says ding. I need to find a site out there that has that AI voice that's free. That way I can make presidents playing Star Trek Online.
Never gonna happen.
That's right, you damn right. It's never gonna happen.
Too much.
Too much money? Because I can already hear, like, if it's Trump or something. But I created Space Force based off of Star Trek, so there you go. Something like that. They had one that somebody created. Was like, Biden calls Trump and says, "Hey, Trumpy, you want to come over? My mom said you can come over and spend the night." And he goes, "Is Obama coming?" And he says, "Yeah, I have to get a hold of him and see if he's coming or not." And then he calls and says, "Obama, are you there? Will your mommy let you come over and stay the night with us tonight?" And he goes, "Is Trump coming?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's coming, and he's bringing Call of Duty or whatever, Modern Warfare." And he's like, "Well, my mommy said I can't play that game. I'm not old enough yet." It's so funny the way they like throw these people together like that and make them out to be so like child, because you know, it's funny as hell.
Samu Wraith says, "LOL."
Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Lumfeo. I already enjoy watching the ones about the Minecraft thing. It's funny. I had 2 diamonds in my chest. Where the hell did these diamonds go?
What are you laughing at?
Elon Musk shows up. You didn't have 2 diamonds.
Elon Musk.
And they'll be like, "Yes, I did. I paid an intern to come in here and mine these diamonds." I have the biggest White House in the whole game. Then they go out and bomb it.
Damn it, why'd you bomb my house? Or he's like, Trump, why the hell did you build a replica of the White House in Minecraft? I'm gonna grief this shit. You better not grief my house, Sleepy Joe.
says, Elon Musk probably thinks he's going to own Mars.
Well, he may. I don't know. There's something up there right now you can look at night if you have no light pollution. I don't know if it's Jupiter or Venus right now, but both of them were supposed to be kind of tail and tail together there for a little bit. I think that was like maybe a few weeks ago, though. So it's probably Venus. I can't get a telescope out to look at it. Planets sure are a lot closer these days. Remember when you couldn't really see Mars for shit? And then they started talking about going to Mars, and now it's like you can see it with the naked eye.
Right there.
It's right there. Get right there. To the 9 year of the next year, okay, when you run away. You're out of here. I don't know why people like shit on the Undine thing or whatever, or or like say, oh, it's better to do the destructible torpedoes on this TFO. Roll out. I'm like, dude, it's so much quicker to do it here. I'm done. I only had 3 of them, but still, it's so much faster, and you don't have to worry about sticking around to finish the TFO. I love it.
You don't know what you're talking about because you're not a real fan of the game.
That's right. I'm not a real fan of the game. I'm not a real fan of Star Trek. I'm just here to take abuse when abuse is needed. Space. The final frontier. Damn. We have no opinions on the show. No theories that are just. Our theories mean nothing, even though we cannot contradict a lot of anyway.
Samu Wraith says, we have nothing to contribute.
We have nothing to contribute. I like that, yeah. Like Tim Allen, I have no opinion. Change character to character. I have no opinion. All time. Dude remembers his commands, yo. It's a gift, I swear.
I don't think so, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim. It's like the other day whenever I was complimenting Streamlabs and it said, shut the fuck up.
Samu Wraith says, LOL.
I need this stupid latex bullshit and fucking dry rubber. Oh my gosh.
Remember that? You remember that?
Goddamn right.
Oh, that one played that one. GD right. All right. You remember the latex and the tree and all that bullshit? That super tree's not in the game, but.
Goddamn right.
But it seems to suck on a log a lot longer these days and extract more out of it. Oh, this TFO is pretty good.
Goddamn right.
Go ram it. 4. No, it's only 3 of them, but as you increase the numbers, it's just gonna be random after the 3rd one. Oh, 07.
Bullshit!
She laughs, but it's true.
Fuck you!
Samuraith says, Horde Queen.
I put in there, someone goes 07. I put, I, Gary the Klingon, will be the leader of this battle. And then I died, and I said, today was a good day to die. That made me laugh at me.
That's Stone Block 2, not Stone Block 3.
Samuraith says, LOL, it was a good day to die.
And nothing from the team.
Cowards take hostages. Klingons do not.
Cowards take hostages. Klingons do not. Once was a story all about how this man got turned upside down and he died again there, Gary. Alright. Ship deaths are going to be equaling real deaths pretty soon. 25 seconds until respawn. Holy shit.
Samuraith says, Gary, what the hell?
Yeah, he just flew into battle. I'm just along.
Oh, that is bull.
Oh, that is bullshit. You can actually hear him saying bullshit in that. It's funny. You hear the T for real though. That is bull. What the fuck? Streamlabs. What the hell, man? What the fucking shit? Is it?
What?
Streamlabs disabled Meta playing.
How does Streamlabs even know how to do that?
Samuraith says, Streamlabs, what the fuck?
I don't know. I never put that in there.
Samuraith says, you dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard. Yeah.
Samuraith says,
it's like it's
damn,
learning or some shit. I don't know.
Fuck you!
How would you like to suck my balls?
What did you say?
I'm sorry. Actually, what I said was... How would you like to suck my balls, Mr. Durkin?
How would you like
Samuraith says, come on Streamlabs, come at me.
Well, congratulations, Numbnuts!
I don't know. I see that it went to lurking mode for some reason. I don't know. How does it even have access to that? I have like a list of people or whatever on my like scripts or something. Unless it's set for mods. I don't remember if I set it for mods, which it would be a mod technically.
Samuraith says, it's being a little bitch with a tiny penis hiding now, LOL.
It's being a bitch with a tiny penis. I love it. It's funny. Well, you know, I'm not the only one that has access to Streamlabs stuff, like on the channel or whatever. I think 2 other people, maybe 3 people, I have access to, like allowing them to add commands using a thing or whatever. Like there's a certain command thing.
2 other people.
Let's see. Was that that Styx guy? I know he can add commands to Streamlabs. Stygian Styx. Riz was one. And somebody else. Maybe that's what's kind of been going on then with that.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Someone's trolling your stream.
Because for those to work, they're like the timer ones, though. So that certain circumstances have to equal whatever for the timer one to go off, instead of like a command one where you type it to go off right then. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, fucking A, man. I got a rash, man.
You got a rash, man. You got a rash. Force shield's failing and it's gonna be trouble. I don't know who else it was. It's been a while. Like, because I didn't even like add the lurk command at all myself either.
You cannot defeat me. You cannot
Crystal.
Oh shit.
Growth.
Growth? Growth. I know sometimes Streamlabs will be disabled, and I don't know how it gets disabled either. Like that time it wasn't in the chat at all. I had to go re-enable it, turn it back on.
Again, plastic. I don't have.
Do you need plastic to create the thing to create plastic?
Well, there's this whole process to try and figure out this latex bullshit.
Up your ass!
You have to have the log tree sap sucker thing that sucks the liquid latex out of a tree.
Flash TPA Scorpwana user is not online. Ah.
We can make those portal things. I swear, we can just walk between dimensions. I want to see if we can actually do that eventually. I don't know about like dimensional teleporting. Since you're admin of your server, maybe there's a way to do that.
Or I'll just wait for you to finish up and.
Yeah. Because I've got all that stuff set up to make rubber and shit.
Need to come up with power as well. Probably something to do with lava.
Well, I looked into it. There's like a reactor you can create. Right now, what I'm using is a big windmill, or not windmill, but a huge water wheel to generate to a dynamo or whatever, then an accumulator that's like a capacitor that holds the power, or like a battery or some shit. That's that thing behind my smelter back there. It generates pretty good a bit of hull breach. I got a hull breach now. Everybody dying on Gary's ship because he sucks as the captain, and I'm the one controlling Gary. Damn it, I suck at this game. But it's okay, because it's just a game, and I'm having fun. I need to find that log placer thing too, I guess. Make a tank to hold excessive latex eventually.
Log placer, you could probably use a dispenser connected to an observer. Observer is looking at the block. When it breaks, it'll send a signal to the dispenser to place another block.
Oh, good idea. It won't just throw a block, it'll actually pop it down. Instead of just dropping
place it in front of you. I'll have to test it. I could test that real quick, actually.
Because I know a dropper mostly just drops a block down where you pick it up,
Samurai
right?
says, throw a block.
Throw a block. Everywhere a block. This is old man.
Alright, so I have a dispenser here. Place that here. And then I put a block in front of it, okay? And then I would have like a dispenser or an observer. I gotta make one of those real quick. Because I don't think I have enough. That's easy. Just nether quartz, cobblestone, 2 redstone.
I am Cornholio. I need TV for my bunghole.
So
I think there's a block placer since there's that tree log latex sucker. Because it was in Sky Factory, right? There was one, right?
Right?
Yeah. So
there is one.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if I imagined that first in my head.
Now that I've got this in my head, I gotta.
You gotta see if it actually
complete
works.
it.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Cobble. Oh, I need 1 quartz.
Ooh. Mario.
Another quartz. Now that I have infinite quartz, because my chickens won't stop fucking. Alright, so. How do I place this? I think like this. I place it the way I want it to look. So if I'm facing, no, the face needs to be this way.
Use that hammer to turn the block around.
Samuraith says, they're just in the mood core face _ with _ tears _
right.
of _ joy.
Tears of
And then I place this here. Then can I do like this? Will this connect it?
That's what fans are for.
Like that. And then
ooh, Endeavor's
place dirt in here just in case. Break the dirt. Did that not work? Okay, that's because it sends the pulse out, so I need to do something like this. Okay. Now place the dirt. Break the dirt. Oh. What is it called? What's the other one called?
The 2 thing with the, what is it? It's
dropper. Let's try the dropper.
The shitter. Mr. Pickle Dick.
Put that in there.
It's good to have land.
It is good to have land.
That didn't work either. It just shoots it out. What?
Well, congratulations, numbnuts.
Congratulations, numbnuts. When he said it didn't work either, that played randomly. That's funny. Congratulations, numbnuts.
Way to go, a-hole!
Way to go, a-hole. Oh, man.
Okay, both a dispenser and a dropper is just shooting the block out, not actually placing it.
That's crazy.
Sponzo74 has started stalking you.
Sponzo74. Hello there. Ready to come in here and be annoyed and leave?
Samuraith
Me
says,
too.
Sponzo.
Sponzo.
I'm confused. How'd they get a first timer? Did they not type in chat?
I don't know either. That's not how that's supposed to work, now that I think about it. Unless, well, I think the following thing may trigger the first timer thing too.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Don't be like that, you know. Video game. Bot. Stream thingy.
Yacht spot. This shit keeps me like fucking around. I don't get it. At least I don't remember. Well, the first timer achievement. I need to look at the script.
Stonzo74 says, "Morning, hello."
Morning and hello to you too, Mister. Star Trek fan, Star Trek Online fan. video gamer in general. Tell me about you. Let me ask you.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Sponzo74 says, at Samu Wraithwell, hello there.
Hello there. You're just in time to watch Gary fight for the next 5 minutes, and then the stream will be over.
We apologize ahead of time if you were expecting more.
If you're expecting entertainment, well, you came to the wrong place. Isn't
However,
that right,
we
Gary?
are not.
Gary is Klingon. He is not here to entertain.
Hello.
Hello. Hi there.
Samu Wraith says, Gary is here to die.
That's right, Gary's here to die, damn it. He seems to be doing pretty good, though, with not as many damages, but I haven't really sent him off into dangerous things again. So he doesn't have all of his previous damages.
Today was a good day to die.
Today was a good day to die, that's right. Today is a good day to die. Wolf, stop trying to be brave.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was free spoiler day.
Yep, it's not free spoiler day no more.
That's right.
If you don't want to get spoiled on Star Trek Picard or anything Star Trek related, don't join this stream the very next day after an episode of Star Trek, because it'll get spoiled maybe.
We never know what we're going to be talking about next. Neither do I.
Any other day is pretty much okay.
Yeah. What is a good threshold for, like, spoiling anything? Like, if it airs the previous 24 hours, do you...
Me, personally, like 2 seconds.
2 seconds? As
Yeah.
it's happening.
If you didn't watch it when I watched it, that's not my problem. I know that sounds like a big asshole thing to say, but
Well, they like on that Trek Culture YouTube page or channel, they'll say it every time that they go over the episode for their ups and downs or something. Said, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the episode, stop watching this right now. You know, go watch and then come back.
that's why I say Thursday, 2 seconds after the stream starts, be prepared to hear about Star Trek Picard. And if you didn't watch it, then don't be around.
That's right. Mute the stream until we stop talking about it.
You'll know we stopped talking about it because the stream will end.
That's right. That's very true, yes. Because we'll be popping shit back and forth about it all the damn time. You ever notice, like, for some reason, Gary's teeth kind of show in the corner of his mouth. Like, just a little bit. I don't understand why it is about this character, but it only does it for him. The other characters, it doesn't do that. Like,
That's
even
because today is a good day for Gary to die.
That's right. Dude, y'all just gonna stand there now. Okay. I got somebody shadowing me around here. Oh, they're probably after the kills, so I don't want them to kill. I want to kill shit. They're just gonna stand here and not help me capture. We're just gonna kill everything. Today is a good day for a good day.
Sponzo74 says, that be me.
That be you? Your teeth showing? What? Teeth or teat? Ha 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 ha! Whoops. A lactation machine. How is your dick? How is your dictation machine? How is your hole? How is your hole? Family, tell me how's your hole? Family, how is your hole? Family, how is your whole family? Come suck on a stiff cock, tail with me. Come suck on a stiff cock, tail with me. Who is that does that? Is it Red Peters? Is his name? I can't remember. Sings that song. Take your pants down. Oh, to the cleanest today. Take your pants down. Oh, to the cleanest today. Take your pants down. I think it's the same guy that sings that Cum Stains song. The Ballad of a Dog Named Stains. It was on Howard Stern. There was stains on Bobby's mattress. That dog was something else. And why, whenever he went out looking for that dog, oh Bobby, he'd be yelling, "Come Stains! Come Stains! Come Stains! Come Stains!" Well, when Bobby would get home from school, well, Ed Stains would be just on his mattress, so he'd say, "Stains on my mattress." I can still hear him calling, "Come Stains."
4 seasons, 12 monkeys lasted, huh?
Yeah.
On Sci-Fi.
On Sci-Fi Channel. Or you can probably watch like a little whatcha-thingy Badoober thing about like the whole thing and not have to watch the show.
Hell no, man. I want to see Brad Pitt show up.
Brad Pitt. Well, there is that type of character in there, but it's not the same as it is in the movie.
Oh, Brad Pitt's not in this show?
No.
Oh, I don't want to watch this shit then.
An equivalent to his character is in the show.
Next you're going to tell me Bruce Willis isn't in the show either.
Bruce Willis is not in the show.
Oh, fuck, man. Why am I watching this?
But
IMDb says that Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis are in
the but his character is James Cole. And the doctor lady is there. But not the same actors. I mean, that's, yeah. It's such a good movie. Bruce Willis is living that right now, and that's so sad.
There is, man. I wish him the best of luck. Unfortunately, he's not going to last till Christmas, that asshole.
That's right.
I'm kidding. I'm not really calling him an asshole. I just made a joke the other day.
Yeah, he made a joke. It's supposed to be, you know, light humor. If no one can tolerate that, fuck in the world then. Fuck the world.
I do feel generally bad for Bruce Willis, and I would hate to be in that situation myself. God, not remembering who you are and not being able to talk and being trapped inside your own head, that shit would fucking...
That's probably what he's saying right now.
Yep.
Are you my mom?
If that was me, I would do that, whatever it is, that approved suicide, whatever it's called, medical suicide.
Yeah. You know, Patrick Stewart's all about that shit. Yeah, he's like an advocator for, like, helping people die or whatever.
Right.
Because he's probably going to be there soon himself, who knows.
I mean, the dude was like one of the most famous action movie stars.
Yeah.
And he finished his career trying to make as much money as he could doing shitty movies so his family would have money after he passed. And I was reading an article like a week ago that said that his family doesn't expect him. They were celebrating Christmas that weekend because they didn't think he was going to make it till to Christmas before he died.
And that is so crazy in a way. I don't know how long, I don't know exactly what condition he has that is with the aphasia, but I've thought like people with aphasia itself should live out lives. They just be confused all the damn time. But apparently if it's shutting down everything like his speech and stuff, it's more than just that. It's just something's causing aphasia.
Probably like a deeper
yeah. Like Robin Williams, he had something else going on besides just depression. It was Lewy body something or whatever they called it. Lewy body depression, which is not depression, but it's like this thing where you'll be like manic. It just like your brain will just like go to crazy, and you'll start seeing shit and acting weird, even though to most people Robin Williams was always
According to this,
goofy.
it says a month ago, the statement written by his wife was the official confirmation of frontotemporal dementia.
Frontal temporal dementia. Ugh. So a dementia, yeah, okay. That kind of makes some sense. If it's a dementia thing, then that can...
Willis's family announced Thursday that his previous diagnosis of aphasia has progressed to frontotemporal dementia. The disease can cause issues with speaking and writing. So yeah.
Yeah, it's something else is getting worse then. 'Cause I've seen someone has actually come in the store with aphasia before that I've had to deal with, and luckily for me, her husband was kind of right there, and he was like, I don't really know what she wants and all this, because she was saying the kids, and she was pointing at her arm, and she was like hitting it with her hand and stuff. She going, the kids, they dance and in the bathroom, and you're like, what? She goes, the kids. I'm like, I don't know, you know. But yeah,
right.
it's so crazy to see, but it's how the human brain is. My grandmother, you know, she had like some form of dementia. Which was it? It was something to do with like blood flow to the brain and stuff like that. So she didn't know like who anybody was.
Right.
She would just talk out of her head and all sorts of shit. So yeah. So it's progressing a lot more for him than probably was like previous. Like all these movies that he's been in is probably like been in like post-production status forever. They probably stopped acting like 4 years ago, and all his movies are just now coming out. You know exactly what I needed to do to end it. And with that being done, that is the end of this stream. If you have just arrived, I'm sorry. If you have been here for a while, I'm sorry. If you are watching my stream, I'm sorry, just in the future. I apologize for being a person, a human, an individual with my own mind. Maybe I'll get better and be like the rest of everyone and agree on everything that everyone else agrees on. We'll all go take the trash out on a Tuesday. At the same time,
Yep.
Come out of our house, wheel the thing down to the curb or whatever. Yeah. We'll all go eat at McDonald's at the same time. Who's going to make our meal? We have no idea, because they'll be with us too, the McDonald's employees. No. Yeah. Okay. Shutting her down. We went 2 hours, 53 minutes, 50 seconds, according to that. And we had Sponzo74 followed 14 minutes ago. I'm so sorry for your loss there. Because, yeah. And I don't even know if you're here or not. The user list is crap. It doesn't show people here, there, anywhere, or who's really here or not. So the only way I know if someone's here is if they actually talk on the channel. But, yeah. So everybody have a good night, good morning, good day. And wherever you are in the world, stay something or whatever, like what's-his-face says on the Wi-Fi. Yeah. Be kind and remember to rewind or something. All right. Gonna end it right